Hello and welcome to week 61, day 409 of Man vs. Violin. Today is my 409th consecutive day of violin practice. Initially, my goal was to play 365 days every day. But then when I got to 365, I thought, it's only a few more days to 400. And then when I got to 400, I thought, well, really, it's only 100 more days to get to 500. So the new goal is to practice the violin every day consecutively for 500 days. What have I been working on? I've been working on Gavotte, which is the final piece from Suzuki Book 1. If you're a cartoon aficionado, I don't know how to say that word exactly. If you like watching cartoons, you might recall that this is the piece that Bugs Bunny, when he's a ballerina in a tutu, he dances to this piece. So that's how I know this piece. Gavotte, like I said, is a very challenging piece. It's got several measures, especially in the second half, that have very fast runs of 16th notes, faster than I'm able to play right now. But it's definitely a work in progress. Next week, I plan on starting Suzuki Book 2, but I'm going to continue with Gavotte every day and hopefully get that up to speed. So kind of a disclaimer, if you've watched any of these videos, you know that I don't edit the videos, I don't do multiple takes. I want these videos to accurately reflect where I'm at in my violin progression. So let's see where I'm at with Gavotte on this 409th day of violin practice. Wow, that fell apart at the end. And it wasn't that great at the beginning either. This is a really challenging piece. Like I said, especially in the second half of the piece has got a lot of measures that have 16th notes that are meant to be played really quickly. About the quickest run that I can do is in measure 29, where it starts with the E note. That one. That's about as quick as I can go. as I said, though, it's a piece that even after I start Suzuki Book 2 next week, I'm going to keep practicing this piece. I want to really do well at this piece. I think being able to play this piece well shows that a violin student can tackle fast runs of notes and can do some good note crossing across the string. So this is a piece that I really want to focus on and do well in. So yeah, next week I'm going to be starting Suzuki Book number 2, and that's going to be kind of the new thing on the horizon. So 409 days in, what are my thoughts? Honestly, I thought that I would sound a lot better at 400 days. If you would have told me when I started practicing the violin, if you would have said, Mike, 400 days from now, you're still going to be sounding really rough, I would have thought, no, that's not, I won't be sounding that bad. I've played musical instruments before. I play other instruments, and 400 days at those instruments, I wasn't sounding too bad. Violin is a very different instrument. It's very different from any instrument that I've ever played. And as an adult learner, I try to carve out time. Obviously, I've carved out time every day to play, but you know, you come home from work and you're tired. I work 12-hour shifts. So I come home after working a 12-hour shift. I'm tired, but I still practice the violin. Why? Because that's what Paganini would do. But some days it's more of a challenge than other days. But I really kind of thought I'd sound better at 409 days. But that's okay. Someone told me when I started the violin that a lot of people sound terrible for the first couple years before they're able to really pull really nice sounds out of the violin and have notes that are neither sharp nor flat because of their finger positioning. So yeah, excited about starting Book 2. That's going to be next week. So thank you all for watching this week's installment of Man vs. Violin, and keep practicing because that's what Paganini would do.